What were your conclusions? Can the overall market, the S&P 500, go up if these 4 or 5 well-publicized stocks do not?
Yeah, the short answer is it can, but it needs at least 2 of 4 sectors to work. And the 4 sectors are financials, industrials, healthcare, and consumer discretionary. So 2 of those have to pick up the slack for just one sector, tech, beginning to go down.
Yeah, and do you think that is likely to happen? I mean, can 2 of those 4 sectors carry the water, so to speak?
Yeah, so far it actually is happening. July was a strange month because tech actually underperformed. And we did have some other sectors pick up the slack, presumably healthcare, but also financials as well. Since those are 2 of the 4 sectors, the S&P ended the month up roughly 3%, even though tech was only up 2%. So it's working already.
Are you surprised that certain parts of technology have underperformed, or is that a healthy rotation? And is it a long-term trend?
It is a really healthy rotation. Let's face it, the FANG trade, the tech trade generally got extremely crowded this year. And so the fact that tech can take a breather and the S&P can still be up on the year and up on the month is extremely healthy. August is the big tell, though. August tends to be a very volatile month. And if tech underperforms, we'll need to see these other groups continue to work higher. And that is the key issue for the month.
Yeah, and you've also done some really, the one thing I love about your research is not just numbers and Excel spreadsheets. You also look at things like Google search results. What is your research into that telling you about how retail investors feel about Facebook as a stock?
They still are definitely in Facebook's corner. We looked at the Google search trends for FB and for a bunch of different stock-related searches last week when the stock was melting down. Also, a number of online broker trades reported. And very clearly, retail is definitely still backing Facebook. The question is their support going to be enough to offset the institutional investors who are bailing out of the stock?
What do you think? It rarely is, Nick. I mean, with all due respect to our viewers and retail investors, we love them, but they're rarely enough of a group to outweigh the institutions.
Yeah, retail, makes money when it goes against institutional investors and then is proven right. So far, we've got the first part. They're definitely going against the institutional investor base. The back half of the year is going to tell us if Facebook can recover from what was a really horrible second quarter earnings release.